In the morning, Amanda and Mike wake up in a cozy bed. It's their third wedding anniversary today. They tease each other about how much they've changed over the years and exchange congratulations. Amanda is an elementary school teacher. She tells her students about robotic bees that pollinate flowers like real ones. The bell rings, and the kids leave the classroom, except for a girl named Eva. Amanda asks if she's okay. Eva shares that her classmate Tisha mocked her old shoes, and her parents can't afford new ones. Amanda cheers her up, calling the shoes vintage and saying they have their own story. They say goodbye, and Mike arrives at the school to whisk Amanda away for an anniversary weekend. They head to the mountain hotel Juniper, where they celebrated their wedding. At dinner in a cafe, they order their favorite burgers. That evening, after intimacy in their room, Amanda does exercises meant to help her conceive. The couple has long dreamed of having a child, but all attempts have failed so far. Suddenly, Amanda gets a headache and jokes that Mike's lucky. It hit after sex, not before. Later, Amanda stands by a crib they bought in anticipation of a baby. She tells Mike her period started. Another failure. She suggests selling the crib, thinking it's bad luck, but Mike disagrees. Mike works as a welder. His foreman sends him to fetch a co-worker, Jade, who's running late. Jade shows Mike a website called Lose a Lot, where viewers pay desperate people to do humiliating acts. One streamer drinks their own urine for $20. During a lesson, Amanda suddenly faints. The foreman tells Mike the hospital called. Something serious is wrong with Amanda. At the hospital, the doctor says Amanda has a brain tumor and may not wake up. Devastated, Mike listens as the doctor offers participation in an experimental project. Mike agrees. A representative from a company called Rivermind Gainer enters the room. She explains they'll clone the damaged part of Amanda's brain and upload a copy to the cloud. After removing the tumor and surrounding tissue, they'll implant a synthetic receiver, and the backup copy will control the patient's cognitive functions wirelessly. Mike hesitates. Gainer shows him photos of herself after an accident, assuring him Rivermind saved her. She's perfectly healthy, mentally and physically. She warns of side effects. Amanda will sleep longer, and the system only works within a limited coverage zone in the state. Soon, she says, the company will expand coverage worldwide. The surgery is free, but there's a $300 monthly subscription fee. Mike consents. The surgery is a success. Amanda wakes up, exhausted. Mike is overjoyed she's alive. She's discharged, and they head home. Amanda is stunned by the subscription cost. Mike promises to work harder to cover it. He drives slowly, worried about her health, while other drivers honk around them. Now Mike leaves for work early in the morning and returns late at night. He works without breaks, wearing himself out. Jade shows him Lose a Lot again. A streamer pulls out their tooth and swallows it. Amanda sleeps almost constantly. Mike reminds her that Saturday, June 5th, is their anniversary. Amanda takes a moment to recall it. Mike says they'll go to the Juniper Hotel, as always. On the way, he nearly falls asleep at the wheel. Amanda says they shouldn't have spent money on the trip. Mike snaps. He's killing himself working every day and deserves a break too. As they cross the Palmer County line, Amanda passes out. Mike immediately turns back. Once they're back in their county, she comes to. At Rivermind's office, Gainer explains the incident happened because they left the coverage zone. Mike protests. He checked. It should have worked. Gainer announces that starting Monday, a new subscription, Rivermind Plus, will extend coverage across North America. It costs $800 a month. Without it, Amanda can't leave the county. Mike is furious. They promised full coverage. Gainer clarifies. That full coverage comes with Rivermind Plus. The next morning, Amanda says she hears an electronic buzzing in her head while sleeping. Mike offers coffee. She asks if he's tried an espresso grande. He says no, but she doesn't understand why he mentioned it. During a lesson, Amanda talks about bees and honey, then starts promoting a honey pastry. After class, she asks a student if he's okay. He says his parents are divorcing. Amanda suggests orthodox family therapy on a site called heartofchrist.com. The boy leaves, confused. That night, during sex, Amanda suddenly advertises a 6-flavor intimate lubricant. Mike, thrown off, asks what she said. She insists she said nothing. Mike's mood sours, and he's not up for continuing. Amanda then pitches a gel for erectile dysfunction. At Rivermind's office, Gaynor explains these are commercial messages. To disable ads, they need Rivermind Plus for $800 a month. The next day, Amanda recommends $200 Nike sneakers to a girl at school. The principal calls her in. A boy's mother complained about the orthodox therapy suggestion. Suddenly, Amanda advertises a dating site for people over 50. That evening, Amanda tells Mike she'll be fired if the ads don't stop. Mike promises to figure something out. That night, he puts on a mask and signs up for Lose-A-Lot. In the morning, he brings a glass with yellowish liquid to the kitchen and burps. Amanda instantly promotes an anti-bloating remedy. Mike checks with Rivermind. The payment went through, and the subscription is upgraded. He shares the good news with Amanda. She kisses him, but he turns his cheek. Then he washes the glass with a ton of dish soap. That evening, Mike streams again. He's offered $60 to put his nose in a mousetrap. Viewers demand he put his penis in it and remove his mask. He refuses. A message says the subscription payment is overdue. He offers to put his tongue in the mousetrap for $90. The amount is raised, and he does it. The next morning, he wakes Amanda with a lisp. He pinched his tongue. They go to Rivermind and ask why she sleeps 12 hours a day. Gaynor explains that in sleep mode, the server uses her brain as a computing resource. There's a new subscription, Rivermind Lux, for $1,800 a month, which lets you control mood via an app and unlock skills like parkour. Temporary boosters are also available. Mike asks about the price before leaving. At another stream, he's offered $630 to insert a dildo and remove his mask. He agrees and does it. Amanda and Mike head back to the Juniper Hotel. On the way, Mike gives Amanda a 13-hour Rivermind Lux booster. She sets the enjoyment level to max via the app and is thrilled by everything. The burgers, live music, and sex in their room. Amanda screams with pleasure, but Mike, exhausted, takes a break. She carries on happily without him. At work, everyone mocks Mike. Someone hung up a screenshot from his stream with a glove. Furious, he attacks Jade, but they're pulled apart. Jade calls him a piss drinker. Mike struggles. Scared, Jade steps back, trips, and falls in front of construction equipment, which crushes half his body. Mike comes home and tells Amanda he's been fired, without explaining why. They can't afford Rivermind Plus anymore. At Rivermind, Gaynor refuses a payment deferral. Mike mentions money saved for a child. Gaynor says pregnancy would cost an extra $90 since the brain processes more data. Mike loses it and curses her out. Gaynor maxes out her calmness via the app. A year later, it's their next anniversary. Mike sold the crib. The buyers say they'll burn it for a music video. Mike laughs, revealing a missing front tooth. He wakes Amanda, who looks terrible. She hasn't forgotten and wishes him a happy anniversary. Mike gives her 30 minutes of Rivermind Lux via a QR code. He sets her serenity to max. Amanda instantly becomes happy. Then she says, "It's time." Tears well up in Mike's eyes. She asks him to do it when she's gone. He breaks down. Amanda lies in bed. They confess their love and kiss. The subscription ends, and Amanda starts advertising antidepressants. Mike smothers her with a pillow, sobbing. Then he grabs a utility knife and locks himself in the streaming room. Let us know in the comments what you think of the movie. Like and subscribe to the channel.